What's going on, y'all? We back again. We back again with the Lightroom podcast. You know, it's your boy Swag Pack Shaq.
It's Triple OGRD.
And you know, we got Sir OKQ in the building. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's get straight into it. If y'all don't know this man, Google him. You know when you tell somebody to Google somebody, they got shit that pop up? That's real deal Holyfield right there. But go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself, sir, for the folks that don't know.
Hey, funny thing is about Google, man, I remember way back when I first got into like social media and stuff, and I first bought my M6, I was Googling M6 and like weird stuff was popping up. The car wasn't really popping up like that. But now when you type in M6, I pop up and my car pop up. And that was like a milestone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's hella dope.
That was like a milestone.
So like you're like the damn face of like M6 now.
Yeah, for the younger people, you know what I'm saying? Because M6s are mainly drove and maintained by an older crowd. So that's why I kind of, you know, was so weird when I started doing it.
Kind of like the Corvettes and shit. Like they used to be old folks when I was young folks.
Exactly, yeah. And it's a good mix because most of the time you see like a older white guy in a Corvette. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of like they thing. But now you're starting to see a good mix of like,
for sure,
everybody in them.
So what got you started with all this? 'Cause I know when we first met, we had met at a shop. I think it was Extreme Customs when he had first.
Oh yeah.
The first building when you had the Charger, you was up there and you had just got the doors wrapped in like that gator print.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
I think that was the first time we met.
Yeah. So I kind of got started before then. I mean, honestly, so I would say the Charger kind of started me off with the social media presence, but the BMW started me off with the car love. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I fell in love with cars was because of BMW. The reason why I started doing social media was because of the Charger. So that's kind of how it's kind of split in between two. But I started off with the BMW. I had like a 1999 328.
Hey.
Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. Boy, I thought I had. I was riding for it. I remember pulling up to the hood like, "Oh, you got a BMW?" And that's before I knew anything about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yeah, I got it." Man, I was doing so much stuff to that car, and then it kept having to fix stuff. The radiator blew up, all type. It was crazy.
Hey, that's that German love.
But for the time, I was that guy.
You know what BMW stand for, right?
Yeah,
black man winning.
Yeah,
he said, "Bring your Wally."
Yeah, bring money with you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because them shits, the maintenance on them things ain't no joke.
Oh, it's no joke.
No joke.
And then the problem with a BMW is, what a lot of people get misunderstood is what happens with a BMW is, it's not the issue of it being a super expensive thing to fix something. It's the issue of usually when one thing fails on that car, it causes other things. It's never one thing to fix.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, a coil went bad and replaced one coil. But now you need to replace all eight.
The damn
because
coils.
when that one went bad, it relied more on the other seven.
Yeah.
So now, that's when it becomes expensive. That's when it becomes whoa. So I learned over maintaining my car is like, okay, when the starter went out, let's go ahead and replace the battery too. Let's go ahead and do this too.
Yeah.
And it sucks because you're spending more money, but that's how you stop that red, oh my God, what just happened? I didn't know this was going to happen.
That infamous,
oh my God. Let me tell you, it does that whenever it's like 30 degrees outside or whenever man, that shit scares me every time. Every day it does it, and I'll be like, oh.
I can't relate. I
can definitely relate. So
okay. I mean,
one of my jobs, I used to buy exotic cars or whatever.
Okay.
I'm a BMW fanatic. I love them. But I just know, like, that maintenance thing. I had an M5, bro. Ooh. The 2012 M5. I loved this thing. Loved it. And took it to BMW.
Worst place to take it to.
Oh, it was. Hey, but it wasn't my money. So it was cool. Took it to BMW.
Best place to take it to then.
Yeah, took it to BMW and told them to fix everything on it. Right? Everything on it. So it wasn't too bad. It was like 8.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't too bad. So 8, we good. They didn't. So he gave you half a tank, right? Okay, cool. So I'm good. I'm driving the car home. On 285,
doing your thing.
Yeah. And I hit that. What the hell? Like we just dropped 8 bands on this car.
Man,
we should be good.
I'm
what it was?
What?
Quarter tank of gas. Gas light, come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to hear this sound that y'all talking about. I'm gonna have to hear this sound.
Oh, it's notorious.
Just Google it. Any BMW owner.
So I changed mine in my car. Like with the Dodge, you got the Taser.
Yeah.
So we got one for BMW. It's similar to the Taser, and it's kind of like plugging the OBD port, and you can change your settings. Because BMW also made Rolls Royce. So like with my car, it make the Rolls Royce sound.
Oh.
So whenever my I don't get the zing, I get a zing. It sounds like money.
It sound angelic.
It sounds like you about to spend money. You know what I'm saying?
exactly what it
BMW one like your heart drop.
Yeah, your heart.
This one
okay.
like, damn, I gotta spend more
Again?
money. Like, damn. But it's like you said, it sounds a little. It's different. And
I'm gonna have to Google that.
so I actually haven't heard that BMW sound in a long time.
Okay.
Because I got the Rolls Royce sound. So that's a little fun fact.
Hey, fun fact. That's good to go.
You know, y'all know today we sipping on these red cups. You know, just
Man, H2O.
having a good time. H2O in the building.
So let's talk
In
about
his cup.
Let's talk
Not
about the
my cup.
H2O, right? So I did my little research or whatnot. You know, one of the things that I found to be an interesting fact, which is kind of sad that I think this is interesting. I applaud you for doing it, but you don't drink or smoke.
Yeah, one of my most popular interviews is an interview of me talking about how I don't drink or smoke with DJ Smalls. That was like the first video that ever like kind of went a little viral back in the day.
Shout out to DJ Smalls.
Yeah.
And shout out to those that don't drink or smoke. And you could still be cool and not drink or smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Dare to be different.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I just never seen no point in smoking or drinking. And I say that in my best friend, I don't know my best friend, Sleepyhead. His name said all Sleepyhead. All he do is smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. It's to the point where for his anniversary, well, not anniversary, when you get married, what is that?
Anniversary?
No, he had anniversary.
The reception?
No, when your boy, the bachelor.
The bachelor party.
So the bachelor party,
Yeah.
I took him out to Colorado and in California because we tried to get him a dispensary. So we went and drove all the way to, it's crazy.
Oh no.
24
Because
hours.
he loves smoking so much that it's a passion for him. So I'm like, let's get out there and try to get you like a actual thing. So yeah, so I don't downplay nobody who smoke or drink. We all got our own habits, you know what I'm saying?
That's actually kind of cool though.
Different, yeah.
To go to the places where it's legal and see, to give him that experience of how it is to do the shit freely, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
he loves to do it to the point where it's like, well, how can we make some money off of this? You know what I'm saying? Or how can we do it legitly? Because, it ain't all the way legal out here. So, yeah, that was a dope experience. And, I say that to say that, I don't give a damn. You smoke, drink, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, my worst habit that I had from not smoking and drinking was fucking candy and snacks. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
It was to the extreme. Like, I'm telling you,
I got a sweet tooth.
No. It was bad. I had to go to the hospital and get my stomach pumped one time because I ate so much candy that I had color poisoning. You ever heard of color poisoning?
Shit.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah. I think I was 17, I was 18, 17. I ate 32 packs of Skittles.
32 pounds of Skittles.
No, 32 packs of Skittles.
Oh.
Pounds. I probably dead or some shit.
Golly.
Yeah, because I get in this mode where I was doing it last night. I was eating. I got to just like.
I have that same problem though. Like Rico will tell you he'll buy candy for the shop and I come in here and just eat it. I think it's like a nerve thing, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. That's just ridiculous. But I have stopped, you know what I'm saying? I don't even eat candy like I used to no more because I've been on my diet and my health and shit. But yeah, that was one of the major things that I was like, I don't smoke or drink, but I'm still killing myself with this, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day.
Color poisoning.
Yeah, so I went to the hospital and this is back in the day, we ain't had no car, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up, we was poor, we ain't had shit. So I had to walk to the hospital. Stomach on.
So you was walking like
so what possessed you? Like I'm trying to put myself in this situation. What possessed you? You was like, okay, this is enough. I gotta go to the hospital.
Oh, because I started throwing up. And my mom was like, what the fuck? I think I threw up blood or some shit.
Okay.
And then
Or was it the color?
Or yeah, that's what it was. It was the color.
He was throwing up rainbows, y'all.
Yeah, I was throwing up some shit. It was the purple Skittles too.
Hey, question.
The purple pack.
Is it magically delicious?
That shit was magically
That's Lucky
delicious.
Charms, sir.
Hey, I got a Lucky
taste
Charm
the
man
rainbow.
tatted on my stomach too.
You got Lucky Charm tattooed on your stomach?
Yeah, because I'm Irish.
That's dope.
Yeah, so. But yeah, so man, I had to go. And
Let me go.
so I tell people like, I when I say I got a sweet tooth, I mean that shit.
You got me beat.
That was a hell of an experience.
Yeah, he definitely
man.
got me beat.
My
got
mom
me
was
beat by
pissed, bro. I never even heard of that shit. She was like, you have color poisoning. She said when you eat so much candy with dye in it,
Artificial colors.
with those dyes, it contaminates, and you it's already bad enough to have the sugar.
Right.
Then you got the dye. I stopped eating Skittles. I don't eat Skittles no more at all. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't either.
I just stopped eating Skittles like last year though. It ain't like it stopped me then.
Oh, okay.
I was back on it. You know what I'm saying? I stopped eating Skittles.
Hey, I got some Skittles.
I just learned something new today.
Yeah.
But so for the folks that know you, or the folks that don't, I should say, what cars do you got right now? Because I know you always.
None of them motherfuckers. They always in the shop.
They're always in the shop
Fun fact, I have never had all of my cars
at once.
at home at once, ever.
Damn.
Ever at one time.
And you've had the damn Charger since.
I'm going for that this year. No, not this year. Next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
I say, bro.
Yeah.
That's like,
The
I'm
year
going
off.
for that next year where I got my garage painted. I did all this stuff, put up signs, and I'm going for a fucking time where I can have all my cars at one time. Because, I done had the Charger for the longest. I done had the Charger for about like...
Forever. Like, I think when I met you, it was like 2019, because it was after...
I would say, 4 years,
like
5 years maybe.
Yeah.
So I saw...
And drove it to less. Crazy.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was a YouTube clip or a Instagram clip, but I saw a clip where you talked about the Charger because somebody asked you, "Why didn't you just go get a Hellcat?"
Yeah.
They ask that question all the damn time. They just don't
why didn't you
understand.
just go buy a Hellcat? But what you did, and that's honestly, when I saw this interview, I gained even more respect for you just based upon the fact that you went to the dealership and you got the basic of the basic.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the bare bone. And you said it right then. This is going to be one of the hardest ones out there, period.
He definitely doing some crazy shit.
And
He trying to give me a run for my money.
I haven't seen
Somebody
it. I haven't seen it in a while.
Me neither.
Man. I haven't seen it in a while. But the last time that I did see it, I think you had just did the wide body kit.
Oh, okay, yeah. That I took that off and everything, man. I mean,
Changing everything.
when it comes down to it, so when it comes to the Charger situation, mind you, at this time I did have a BMW. You know what I'm saying? I think at this time I had a 2005 335 drop top. You know, the car I had at the time, and I said, man, I was looking at the M5s and I was like, oh my god, like this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want an M5. But then I had this is a little side story, but I had a homeboy. His name was Johnny B.
Johnny Blaze?
No, Johnny B. No, not Johnny Blaze. This is actually 21 Savage best friend.
Okay.
It was one of my friends growing up too. We was super close. He was always older than me, way older than me. And I looked at him as like one of the big homies. But long story short, we grew up together, and he was the first person I ever seen with a Charger. I never forget this shit. I was like 16, and I was driving down the street, and he pulled up on me in this purple Charger. And I was just starstruck. It was like seeing a Rolls Royce or like a Lambo or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had cars growing up and nothing like that. I ain't really care. I didn't care for cars at the time growing up because I ain't have them, so I didn't really know. So when I seen he pull up on the side, I'm like, come on, get in. He like, get in. So he took me to the house, and I was like, oh shit, I was in this car, and I was just like starstruck by this car. It was just amazing. And you know what I'm saying? That was always a big impression in my life. And he actually passed away, you know what I'm saying? He got shot or whatever. That's when 21 Savage got shot. They both, all that shit happened. Growing up, I always was like, damn, I got to get a Charger for Johnny. You know what I'm saying? So I was always thinking, like, I got to get a Charger because Johnny B had a Charger, and that's kind of what I looked up to. So, I was doing the BMW thing, and Lord knows, I was broke as hell. So having a BMW was just not it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, bro, this shit ridiculous. I don't have no money to keep spending on this car. So I started looking into Chargers. And then, of course, I'm like, man, I need to give me like a Hellcat or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be that guy. But then I just was like, like, don't play out your means. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes sense? So I said, for me, I'm gonna get the base model. I was saving up. I want to get the base model, the ugliest, basic looking Charger I could get. And I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna turn this into something. You know what I'm saying? And
can you say that can you look at camera one and let the young kids know that? Like,
yeah, man. I'm telling you, look, I didn't have no money to go get me no Hellcat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I could have tried to finance one and all that, but I ain't trying to live above my means. For what? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for me, you know? So I went and got me the base model Charger RT. I made sure I got a V8. I didn't get a 6-cylinder.
But it didn't, honestly, it didn't even matter.
It didn't matter. But for me, I wanted the V8. I wanted the base model, but I at least wanted to have a V8 of that. Okay. I never owned a V8. Even the BMWs I had, they weren't V8s. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that was kind of like my baseline, but I knew I had to stay where I could. So I went and found one, and it was just a regular car. Silver car. Silver, like a damn police car.
That's it.
And I said, I'm going to take this car. So I told my brother, I said, I'm going to make this car crazy. I just need some time. And, what do I do? Do I wait until I can afford the car I want? Or do I get this one and I make it the car
make it yours?
You know what I'm saying?
But not to cut you off, but that kind of, again, give inspiration to a lot of people because one of the guys, he's a good friend of mine. Shout out to Chris Lover Luda, if you don't know it. He did the same thing with his Acura.
Okay. The Legend?
Yeah, the Legend. Yeah. He had a 94 Legend. And to this day, this man can buy any and everything in the world. He still got that car.
And that thing, it's immaculate.
So what happened was, the story behind that was Acura actually reached out to him. And they was like, we want to overhaul your car. So they put a new motor, suspension, transmission. We did it to the original factory specs. And to this day, it's like one of the cleanest legends you're going to find out there.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, look up the story, man. They did a whole document on. So, you know, he could have easily, you know, I just go pay so.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was just one of the things where that car means something to you.
Yeah,
regardless.
exactly.
And you hear the terms, you know, built, not bought, you know, but a lot of people take that and they go the wrong way with it just based upon the fact that, you know, yeah, anybody can go out and buy a car, but the funny thing is you see these people with these cars and they can't afford it. Or they struggling like, you remember I showed you that thing with the 2023.
Oh, the
M3.
the M3.
So funny thing, right? There was this post that I came across and I found it terribly funny. Guy had a 2023 competition GTS, and it was an M4. It was M4 GTS.
Listen to this shit.
So that car is 100. I'm sorry, that car was 98 and some change. What the sticker was, right? Why was this man paying almost $1,400 a month? But wait.
No, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 20 something.
No, it was. It was 22. It was 2240.
Yeah,
it was 2240 a month. The interest rate on it was 29%. Bro, by the time he finished paying for this car, it was like it was a Lambo. God. But you got people out there that's, you know, trying to stunt for who?
For who?
That's true.
You know, and then he's going to be that one person where that, come on, and he be like, I can't
afford it.
Yeah, because you're already paying 20 Another fun fact is, I've never leased a car in my life. I've never.
There you go. See?
I've always owned every car I had. And I was taught that, I thought that, you know, it was always about ownership, you know what I'm saying? Before I kind of got into, you know, ain't nobody gonna teach you anything. Oh, no. You gotta get out here and figure it out. You can't go to school to learn about finances, this and that. So I was always like, if I can't afford it, I don't need it. You know, so that's why I got the RT, because that's what I can afford. I can afford a Hellcat. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all heard what he said? He's dropping gems for y'all. Don't live a beyond your means. People ask me the same question all the time about why I didn't get a Hellcat, because at the time I couldn't afford a Hellcat, but I made my Scat Pack mine. You know what I'm saying? And now we got like two of the baddest damn Chargers in the country.
Let's just be real with the folks. You could afford a Hellcat. Problem was you just didn't want to do the thing because you can't Hellcat Shack.
I mean, I guess it could have worked.
Nah, they ain't in the hell.
Hellcat Shack don't sound that bad.
It don't sound that bad.
It do sound bad.
Hellcat Shack.
ACS?
No, don't try it. Don't try it. Nope.
So
that was all part of your plan. You knew what you.
It don't sound that bad, but still, I wouldn't get rid of my Charger for no Hellcat. Now, like, it's way too far gone.
I actually was about to get a Hellcat like a couple weeks ago.
But would you get rid of your Charger for one?
No.
You was gonna buy another?
Yeah, I was gonna get one.
Yeah, exactly.
We went in the elevator. See,
yeah,
y'all out here buying multiple cars. Can y'all help me? I just need a car.
Y'all, can we please start this GoFundMe for Rico so that way he can go ahead and get this car?
Okay, I want to get a part of this game.
He trying to get a part of this game.
Hey, there it is. Hey, just help me.
Link in the bio.
Help me.
That's all I'm saying. Just help me.
Help, like, who said it? It was Kevin Hart?
It was Kevin.
Help me.
Help me.
Yeah.
So we can all ride on 285 together.
There you go.
Because I can only walk so fast.
285.
My Charger shop.
I can only walk so fast, and they no.
Can you imagine Rico trying to?
You lose some weight that way, boy. I tell you that much.
Ass be sweating and dripping, boy. That shit would be funny. Let's put it to the test today.
Here we go. What the hell?
Let's.
Uh-oh. She getting intense. Do we need to switch seats or something? Like, I ain't got time. I see why they put me in the middle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of this. Why y'all keep coming for me? I'm just trying to be great at what I do. Every episode, y'all got to come for me because I ain't got no car. But you know what? My shoes fresh as hell, though.
He walking clean. Like we said,
Skippy.
he walking clean. So I remember when, for you on your social media, right? The first video, the two videos that I noticed that like I feel like you kind of blew up off of was the one with the crackhead trying to get in your car.
Oh my god!
And of course everybody know Macaroni.
The Coochie Commander.
The Coochie Commander.
Dang,
yes.
Macaroni.
And honestly, that's before my social media went anywhere. That was a time where that was before people was going viral on a daily basis. So those were viral posts. but the situations were viral. I wasn't viral. You know what I'm saying? Like
The situations was
nobody knew who I was in the situation about what was happening to him.
So we gonna talk about Macaroni first.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
let's
can
talk
relate
about it.
to this because that situation shed light to, again, a whole dark situation. People wasn't really worried about that. Me being a shop owner, I didn't think to get the odometer before you drop off, and
Yeah.
so you see it.
Oh,
because
yeah.
things
I
of that
ain't
nature.
either.
Because it was why?
Man.
But then when I saw that video, first of all, I was like, wow. Did we?
Yeah,
wow.
it was
Not only did you take the man's car, right? Then you indulged in some activities in the man's car.
Yeah.
And I'm just so is it true that you sold that car because of that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was pretty scarring.
Yeah, no, I would say
I mean, in a sense, yeah, it kind of was that. I did a whole thing where the day after I put it on OfferUp, I was getting all type of offers for the car. So I said, you know what? I might as well sell it.
Man.
And that was before my M6 Chronicle, so.
Go ahead and explain that situation, because for the folks that don't know, that shit right there was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's actually like
before
he had to take a sip before he.
yeah, we did all take a sip before that one. This story.
I think I'm empty.
listen,
Damn.
you need before he tell this story, you just take a sip.
Take a sip.
Yeah, you're gonna look at your car different. You know what I'm saying? So
You ain't gonna want to drop it off nowhere else ever.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Everybody gonna become home mechanics.
The in and outs of this story is just beyond me. So pretty much, man, this when I had my 650, doing my thing, man. I was just out here living my best life, and I had this vision in my mind, like, man, I want to wrap my 650. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I didn't know much about wrapping cars or nothing like that. So I started getting on Facebook group chats looking for people that could do wraps. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I wasn't even popping, but I was still trying to find a sponsor. Like, you can just sponsor me.
We ain't gonna talk about.
So
we ain't gonna talk about it because you ain't hit RDE Customs up. But
I didn't know. I was in the Facebook chat searching, trying to find somebody to rap. I ran into this guy, and I ran into a couple guys. I ran into this guy in Kennesaw, actually, this younger guy, and me and him talked, and he was like, yo, I can do the rap, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know, da-da-da. I was really about to do it with him, but then somebody else had reached out to me. And me being how I am, it was a black guy. I was like, oh shit, I want to support black-owned business. So, I hit him up like, let's work, man, let's do this. So in the mix of me telling him to wrap the car, I'm like, I want to wrap it orange. I want to have a drop top orange BMW. It'd be crazy. So in the mix of that, when I was talking to him, I was like, it'd be even crazier, man, if I could do like some anime stuff, like some Dragon Ball stuff. I don't know if they make raps like that. He was like, no, I don't think we could do a rap like that, but I got a guy who paint. And he was like, you should hit him up. So I hit him up. He was like, yeah, I do paint and stuff. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, what if I wrap the car and then have you paint it? I never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to do something different just so I can stand out. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, we could do that. So I'm like, cool. So I take the car. First red flag. I took the car to him. It was like 11 o'clock at night on the west side in Atlanta. It was actually at T.I.'s. T.I. got this shop out there. It's like I forgot what it is, but it's like a little business. Yeah, so I brought it there.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I brought it there. He like, yeah, this is my shop. Boom, we're gonna drop it off here. He's like, give me like a week. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna need 5 days to wrap it, and then we'll probably need like 3 days to paint it. I'm like, cool, say no more.
That's a red flag right there.
Exactly.
Because it's only 7 days in a week, and I just counted 8.
Yeah, that's what I just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, he need 8 days. All right, I think I can somehow make that happen. Cool. So, mind you, I came to him. I went and got my own wrap and everything. So I went and got my own wrap, bought my own wrap, and brought it with the car. So all I'm doing is just gonna pay him for labor. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever the paint guy was like, he really ain't even gonna charge me because he just want to get his paint out there. I'm like, cool, let's do it. Drop the car off. Boom, I'm excited. So that's when I got my Charger. So I'm in my Charger riding around. I ain't really worried about the BMW. I'm like, it's cool, it's in good hands. I'm thinking, cool. So about a week go by, or should I say 8 days go by?
8 days.
And I'm like,
8 days in a week.
And I'm like, yo, I'm hitting him up. His name was Alex. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? What's going on? He's like, oh, I'm working on it. I'm probably need another week. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't know how this stuff works.
He
cool.
didn't communicate.
Yeah, I hit him up, mind you. So a week go by. Now, mind y'all, let me tell y'all this. I'm huge on social media, right? And I'm one of them people that tell everyone at home, listen, You don't believe everything you see on social media.
No, you don't.
One more time.
People are going to always put out what they want you to see.
Exactly.
Majority of the time. Now, you got a little 10 to 20% of people who just don't know and they post everything.
Whatever.
I'm going to post what I want you to see.
Exactly.
This is not always going to be law or a guarantee. This is what it is. This is what I want you to see. So when I say that to say this statement, about 2 weeks go by and I see this motherfucker in California at a club. And I see the thinking about it say California. I'm like, what the fuck? Cali? Fuck my car at? So I hit him up like, yo. You know, hit me back. I'm like, what the hell? Bro, about 3 days go by, I can't get in contact with this man. I'm freaking out. I see he's in California. Now, mind you, I said that because you can post something and not be there. You know what I'm saying? I do stuff like that. But this wasn't that time. You know what I'm saying? This was back then. People weren't even on that mindset. His ass was in California. So 3 days go by, I can't find this man nothing. So I go up to the shop that the car was at. And it's locked and they got these tinted ass windows, so I can't see in the shop. And honestly, when I dropped the car off, I didn't even remember which fucking bay it was at. So, okay, I'm like, at this point, I'm freaking out. I'm like, damn, so I start calling locksmiths. Like, I'm gonna have to find my car, break in their shop, get a locksmith to make my key because I don't got the key. Next day, he calls me. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, yo, where you at? He like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I had a booking for Wiz Khalifa and they wanted me to rap his tour bus. So I'm like, oh, okay, Wiz way bigger than me. I can understand that. You know, get your money. At this point, I'm not even, and this is my problem. I am a pushover. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big pushover. Huge pushover. Anybody can just get over on me. And I'm fine with that. That's cool. I've been living my whole life like this. I have no problem with that. It's cool. So I'm like, well, they probably paying you some crazy ass money. You can't really pass up on that. And if you would have told me that, I would have definitely understood. But see, now I know, cool. He like, I'll be back, you know, in a couple days. Cool. So that took a lot of stress off because I was freaking out. Cool. Mind you, we on week like 3 now. We're going into week 3. Mm-hmm. I don't hear nothing from him. Mm-hmm. So I call him. I'm like, yo, I might just go, because he sent me a video. The car was halfway wrapped. It wasn't done, but it was halfway wrapped. I'm like, bro, I'll really just go get the car until you go back. You got my car on the west side, da da da. He's like, oh, well, I got the key out here. Okay, he's like, I'm coming back today though. Cool. Comes back, starts back working on the car. He's sending me videos. Now, mind you, I should have went to the shop right then and there, but I'm like, all right, cool. He's finally gonna finish the car. He's wrapping the car, da da da. Bro, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. The next day I get on social media, this nigga is in Miami. I swear to Jesus Christ. Swear to God. I said, no way. There's no way this motherfucker's in Miami. I call my bro. Like, now I start calling out my niggas. Like, am I tripping? And I start explaining the story. And I'm like, this motherfucker's in. And then he's posting like he ain't got my car in his shop, like, just fearlessly. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I had to do something for T.I. I'm like, all right. So I said, all right, that was it. I go to this shop the next day, and I'm beating on I damn near broke their glass. I'm beating on their glass. I go over there with like 2 of my homeboys. I went over there with my Blue, man. Shout out to my cousin Blue, man. He here. I went over there with Blue, man. So we banging on the door. But we been on the door for like 30 minutes. Nobody come to this motherfucker. I'm not leaving. Fuck this. Mind you, it's late too, and I'm on the west side. I'm not from the west side. I'm from the east side. So I don't even deal in the west side. You know what I'm saying? So this Jamaican guy come. He like, yo, what the fuck going on? Why you banging on my door? I'm like, what? I'll rip on like, what you mean? Like, kind of getting into it with him. And then my cousin Blue like, oh, you know, just chill. He started talking to him, telling him what's going on. So he like, what you mean your car? And I'm like, my car in there. So I come in, he let me in the shop, and my car is in the corner, in the little corner over there, ducked off, like looking retarded, halfway wrapped, halfway painted. It's just hell. He like, oh, shit, I thought that was a part of the shop or something. So I started talking to this man, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, the shop owner dropped my car. He like, I'm the shop owner. What you mean?
No.
So come to find out,
no,
Alex.
Wait, no.
Yeah, oh no, it gets better. Yeah,
I'm learning all kinds of new details.
This is before Coochie Commander anyway. Fuck all that. It gets better. So come to find out, the shop owner has been looking for little Alex because Alex owed him money for wrapping cars in his shop. And he hasn't paid him. So he's been avoiding him, and he hasn't been able to do my car because he owes him money. So that's why he hasn't finished my car, quote unquote. That's why he's taking these trips and going wherever he's going, quote unquote. So I'm like, okay, here I go again being a pushover. Well, that makes sense. You know, if you owe him money, you just ain't got the money to pay him. Of course you can't wrap my car. So I tell the guy, I say, listen, bro, I don't know what y'all got going on, but I need my whip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to. I get it. You need your money. He working over here. But I said, can you just let this motherfucker finish my car? And what I was gonna pay him, I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? Or something, just to kind of, you know. And he like, look, man, if you hear from Alex, tell him it's cool. He can come finish the damn car. I ain't tripping. It is what it is. Cool. So I'll call his nigga. He still ain't answering. Call him. I'm texting like, bro, I talked to the shop owner. It's all good, bro. You can come up here and finish the car. Da. So, cool. Another week go by. Yeah, another week, by like 5 more days.
We on a month now.
So how long it take this man?
A month.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is like the 4th weekend, and I come up there, and Tokyo, you know who Tokyo Vanity is?
Yeah.
Tokyo Vanity was up there, and she was like, yeah, I'm about to get my car wrapped. And I was like, who wrapping? He's like, Alex. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that motherfucker. I said, listen, you better stay with your car.
The whole time.
He is going to just leave your car at the shop. Funny, right? We're going to come back to this. He's going to just leave your car at the shop. Remember that. Because that's what I'm thinking. So she like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving her the rundown. So at this time, the car is halfway complete. And it's just got like a couple more things. And then the paint guy got to finish. So I don't remember what happened between that. But it got done. Cool. I picked the car up. And it did look good, you know, for the most part. I mean, it was certain. He had overspray on my wheels. You know what I'm saying? The wrap had edge bubbles, little bubbles, little shit. Mind you, I don't care. I ain't know. This is before I was a big influencer, big car fanatic type of guy. I'm just learning. So to me, it looked good. I don't fuck what nobody else say. I just don't. So everybody pointing out this little stuff, I don't care. It looked good. It's different. You ain't never seen a car wrapped orange with Dragon Balls.
Yeah, and all that. Yeah, it was definitely cold.
It was unique for what I was going for. So I was happy. After a month of waiting, I was happy. I'm not gonna lie. And mind you, I had another car. I'm not gonna act like I didn't. I had my Charger, so I wasn't just gonna be like it was just the worst thing ever, which it was. Cool. So time go by, and you know, I was like, oh man, you need to be promoting me. I'm like, promoting you, nigga? You put me through hell. You lucky I'm even like didn't whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally like what I'm on. But you know, I'm like, all right. So I promote the guy who did the paint, and I did give him like a little minor shout out. Cool. So mind you, I'm cool. Situation over with. I got the car back. I'm seeing a little shit here. Oh no. I'm driving the car. Everything cool. I kind of just let the situation be. I'm driving. I find a fucking.
We're gonna talk about Macaroni first.
Yeah.
I watched the video. He damn sure was smoking. He's driving. He's like, yeah, he's on the phone. So I'm just listening. I'm just like, fuck it. At this point, I'm people watching. Blue flame. Like, bro, the blue flame? A girl get in the car. I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, I love your car. And he's like, hey, yeah, this is my baby. I'm gonna take you to Miami, and you're gonna
Your
be
impression
like,
is priceless.
Like, teach you how to wrap cars. There's no other bitch doing this. So this is how you talking. I'm watching this shit like a movie.
You cannot make this up, y'all.
I cannot make this shit up.
We don't have the damn video. Don't worry about it.
Macaroni, you hear it?
I swear to God, what? I'm gonna have sex with you every day. I know I'm gonna have a baby, god damn it. Yeah, but I'm gonna pay off your apartment to break the lease.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay for us to get an apartment in Miami.